Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
So that's got things underway.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend? One that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world.
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. Adriano. He's found a way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Lahm gets over and intercepts.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Bale. He rises!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Raul.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Beckenbauer.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Raul. And that is out of play. Adriano. Just eases him off the ball.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball over the top.
Italy couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trick.
And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. He's tried one!
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out of play for a throw. Can he get it through? Vieira. Played in with... It's Totti! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Messi. A probing pass. And it's Lam. Throw in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Adriano. Coming on the field is
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
substitution.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Pele!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Puskás.
Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Batistuta. That's going to go a long way. David Villa. And that's gone. Here's a chance! And that certainly packed a punch. Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. Puskás! And he comes up trumps again.
Puskás really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Number 7, Kvaratskhelia.
Corner number 2 then.
The field is number 17, Johan Cruyff. Substitution in progress.
Has a look and plays it forward.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
4 added minutes has been
Vieira.
allocated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all...
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Ronaldo
Has it in a wide position.
Messi. Oh, he's been caught on.
Chance for a shot!
It's Adriano! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Adriano has it out wide and in space. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Rafael Leao. Great vision. Always onto this.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to play it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a throw.
Knocks it out wide.
And it's Lam. And the shot! And in he goes again. It's in!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played up towards the front line. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. He won't be happy with that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Adriano. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution.
So off we go once more. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And there's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cruyff. Barcelona finding their passes, and it's Messi. Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
150.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lahm, who's set up one goal so far. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Surely now! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's superb. Chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Manchester United making another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Lahm gets a foot in here. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Gets a good foot in there. Decent chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Played back in, and he welcomes it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good running with the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And we're done. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
So it's away we go then.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
He's found a way through.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Bullish header!
It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace.
Shapes to shoot!
It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Chance here to counter. Adri.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Bruyne.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Kimmich.
Marquinhos.
Rijkaard.
And it's De Bruyne. It's Roberto Carlos.
And that is a little undercooked.
And this is Ronaldo.
And he's been shifted off it.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
And that should get the job done.
Mohamed Salah.
Kimmich. And it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that has not gone well.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that has been cleared.
Adriano looking to add to his goal.
And this is Ronaldo. De Bruyne.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Adriano. Looking for options for movement. Oh, played right into his path.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Adriano. Coming on to replace him is number 80.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now, can they get him away? Bellingham, hit into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Havertz! Barcelona claiming a corner and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. That's going to go a long way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram with the clearance. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Searching pass he's played there. Pass is just off target.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Coming on the field is
And here's Cruyff.
number 17.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And smartly reclaimed. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. This looks promising. And they've got rid. Diogo Costa.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pele is flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How would you summarise what we've seen today?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous...
Real chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Mbappe!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo plays it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
It's their second corner of the game.
Nagatomo.
He's having a shot!
And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the pass is intercepted. Lampard. It's run loose here.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Adriano. Oh, that's ambitious. And that was probably asking just too much. Lampard has created one goal already. Oh, super ball.
Tries a shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And there is the half-time whistle. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Vieira.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 15.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back. but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Some resolute defending there. Forlan. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lampard. He's on it. Can he get away? That is certainly not what he had in mind. Searching pass he's played there. And the volley. Great reaction. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And he skips past his man. Spread out to the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well read, nice interception. Kvaratskhelia aimed beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. And that's put paid to a promising move. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Pirlo. And it's Fernando Torres. That is good alertness. Lampard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now he's had it taken off him. And this is Forlan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defence.
And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something.